Hi guys and welcome back to The Wolf Among Us. We just arrived at Toad's place, Mr. Toad's place. We checked out Lauren's apartment and there was a guy who broke in. And I don't know why they didn't check back after he broke in, honestly. That was just weird. But yeah, I'll resume the game. We'll ask Toad.
Is that his son?
Toads? I think.
Be nice in there, okay?
Hey, Toad. You in there? Bigby! And Miss White! Surely you didn't come all this way just for my bother?
Yeah. You actually
Sorry,
called us, so...
Bigby. It's embarrassing to have to admit, but I thought it was someone else in Woody's place. There wasn't, though. Not when I checked. Nothing but a leaky drain pipe. Imagination must have got the best of me. So, you know, false alarm. Sorry for dragging Miss White into this.
What's going on?
What do you mean? Nothing's going on, Bigby. I don't know what you mean. Truly. False alarm is all. Sorry.
Is your son in there?
He's fine, Miss White. Just stung his little toe. Better swimmer than walker, just like his dad.
Wanna...
So, I guess you'll be taking off now.
Nope.
No need to hang around here anymore. I mean, I'm sorry you came all the way here for nothing. But it was nothing, really.
I'll leave when I'm ready, Toad. I just want to check things out first. The longer you talk, the longer this takes, so just stand over there and shut up.
All right. I just don't want to waste your time, is all. Have a seat. Have a cup of tea. Whatever you like.
TJ? Are you alright? There you are. I don't mean to intrude, but Flycatcher said you had a pretty awesome insect collection, and I was wondering if you could, perhaps, let me see it?
It has a weevil.
Cool.
Who's Flycatcher? That's my question. But yeah.
Just mind the upholstery while you're looking for nothing.
Yeah, sure thing.
So, a smashed lamp. And it's unhooked.
How'd this happen?
Fucking hell. Damn thing must have fell off the table.
Uh-huh. The lamp just fell off the table.
While the boy was faffing about, playing sods and swordfish. Who knows with the lad?
Yeah, well... Seems kind of suspicious if you ask me. So... Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to go up, but if one...
I'll need to get a dustpan one of these days.
Look, you want me out of here, I want out of here. Just come clean. What's going on?
Place needs a little brooming, that's all.
Fuck you, Toad. Oh, so... Such a bother.
Something?
What do you mean?
There's a clean space in the dust over here.
Oh, maybe one of Junior's toys or something. I mean, who knows?
Yeah. I don't think so.
If you're gonna say something, out with it.
That broken lamp used to be here, right? Just tell me what happened.
Nothing happened, mate. Nothing! And why did the lamp have to be there, of all the blooming pointless inquiries? It's my own place. Don't you think I'll know what happens in it?
Because it wasn't on that table, Toad. There isn't any room in the electric outlets.
Huh? What are
It
you...
was plugged in over here, and now it's there.
I did some refiguring. Who fucking cares?
And to not plug it in? Come on, Toad.
I just hadn't gotten around to it yet. You see how many damn plugs there are?
Yep, well, you did lie now. So, well, check the stain on the wall.
I'm sure Junior's mocked the walls up as well with the gunk those toys carry.
You bleeding?
Why, is that...
It's blood. Still fresh.
Oh, well, I cut me hand. Ran around like a tit trying to pick out a wrap. Must have got some on the furnishments.
Sounds painful.
Oi, don't you go mother-henning now. The wound didn't sit very
Come on,
long,
man.
you know. Perks of being a fable, I suppose. And a frog.
And a frog. Does frogs actually have higher healing rates or generation antibodies or whatever? Never heard about that.
There's more blood over here.
On the poker?
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, well, that's how it happened, didn't it? I was poking the coals and it slipped a bit. Sliced up in my foot like a seashell. Looked like a shit ugly thing. Okay, Sheriff, now what?
Wait. You dropped it on your foot? You told me before that you cut your hand.
Yeah, no, I did cut my hand. I cut my hand first, and that made me drop the damn thing on my foot. Ruinous flip of events, really.
Yep. Well, he's lying his fucking balls out.
Oh my God, will you not make a big faff out of this? There's nothing to solve here, Sheriff. I'm telling you everything that happened. Why don't you believe me?
Because you lie.
I mean, things happen, you know. No crime in a little accident.
This apartment's a goddamn mess, Toad. Looks like after a struggle or a fight. And I don't know why you cover for it. But I know you're lying about something.
But I'm not...
And you're just gonna make it worse for yourself the longer you keep up the act.
I'm not bullshitting you. Honest.
We'll see.
You are bullshitting me. Honest. Let's open the window.
What is it now? If it's blood, you know what happened.
No, there's marks here on the windowsill. And what's that about?
Yeah.
No real reason. Just last night, when I'd come out, I was in a downright tizzy, mate, as you would be. And I plumb forgot the keys to this place. And I had to climb in through the bloody window.
Sure you had.
Really?
Scared Junior off to death.
Well, the scratch marks are inwards, not outwards, so that's not what happened. So let's check with Junior, shall we?
Though most people think they are.
Uh-huh. How's it going?
Toad's hiding something, but I don't know what yet. Did the kid say anything?
No, but I'm worried. He has 2 huge bruises on his arms. He won't tell me why, and he acted nervous when I brought it up. Something's going on.
Stay with the kid until I figure out what.
So, Toad, do I have to get rough on you?
Place needs a bit of dusting, I suppose.
Toad, I know you're lying about the blood.
What do you mean? I'm not lying. I cut myself on the poker thing.
Come on, you said you cut your foot, you said you cut your hand, and that much blood? It's not adding up, buddy.
No, it's not adding up, buddy.
Just tell me what's going on.
So, I don't want to get rough with him. I already know how that ends. Can I talk to her again? Oh, let's look at this. I didn't see that.
The lock's busted.
Eh?
The lock. It looks like somebody kicked in the door.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, a fucking lock's been busted for weeks, mate. Right, it's just like everything else in this bloody building.
Come on.
Why'd you climb in through the window then?
Huh?
Why'd you climb in through the window? You said it yourself. The lock's been rotten for weeks. You wouldn't have needed a key to get in.
Fucking hell. Just what are you on about, mate? After the state I was in, I didn't have me head, that's all it was. I forgot the fucking handle was fucking busted. And I'll tell you what else. It's embarrassing you bringing all this shit up, alright? So quit it with a 3rd degree and all that.
Nope.
Bigby, come on, I'm begging for mercy over here, old boy. I was looking forward to a nice afternoon, just me and me son, and you've taken up enough of a day with all this sniffing around at me private belongings. I'm sorry I called, really I am. But will you please just bugger off?
Not yet.
Not yet? No one fought anyone, Bigby. There wasn't any scrap. So when? When are you gonna leave? I mean, I feel like I'm on trial here. In my own bloody home. It's not seemly.
When? When you start telling me the truth, Toad.
But I've told you the truth, mate. Jesus Christ, what more do you want?
Well, you didn't.
Toad, these stories have made no sense. You didn't cut yourself on the poker. You didn't forget your keys. You didn't bump the lamp off the table. You want to tell me what's going on?
She doesn't think much of me, I don't think.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Progress?
Yeah,
Mr. Toad, you're bleeding.
indeed you are, Mr. Toad.
Take off the hat.
So, tell us what happened, Mr. Toad.
It was that butcher, a Tweedle, Dum or D. You gotta strip them down to their johnnies before you can tell which is which. They come bulging in, screaming about something the woodsman had. Or thought he had, I don't know. He tore up the place, beat me up when I said I didn't have it. And if you had come in when I asked you to, maybe he wouldn't have had the nerve to strong-arm me boy.
He hurt Toad Jr. How awful.
What the hell does he care? It's always the same with you, isn't it, Bigby? If I'm in trouble, need help, if I call about something, you always take the livelong day to get here. What if he done something worse, eh? I'm tired of feeling trivial, mate. A lot of us are.
We're sorry, TJ. Really. We were lucky it didn't go any further.
What was he looking for?
I have no idea. I would have told you. I wanted to, really, I did. But he said if word of this ever got back to him, if he ever thought you knew, or Miss White, he'd come back and kill my boy.
Yeah, that's a
Even
valid
tried to
reason
give
for
the
lying, I
bastard
guess.
a coat. He wouldn't take it.
Whose coat?
The girl.
Dad borrows things from people who live here. Sometimes.
Borrows?
I don't steal nothing. Turn around here would astonish you, mate. I merely repossess what's been left behind.
Well, we'll be taking the coat now. If she has next of kin, family, anyone.
All right.
She has
Fetch 'em
Lawrence.
the fur. Fine bit of dress it is.
Fine bit
No, I
of dress it
wouldn't wear
is.
outside.
Wait,
There's a note.
it's an envelope.
Fucking hell, of course there is. For my luck, it's a map to some bloody doubloons.
It's addressed to Prince Lawrence. What do you want to do with it?
Don't make it a dilemma.
Yeah, let's just open.
I'm sorry, Faith.
What could she have been sorry for?
I don't know. But maybe Lawrence does.
Well, it's been quite a surprising day for all of us, hasn't it? I'd see you out, but I'm afraid of dripping any more blood in the place.
Yeah. We'll show ourselves out, I guess.
It was very nice talking to you, TJ.
Thanks. See ya.
And don't worry about what happened earlier. Just feel better, okay?
And if you're looking for the woodsman, try down at the trip trap.
Yeah. Well, at least we got that out of the way. Too bad he had to lie 500 times.
Does it always go that smoothly?
Not often.
So, split a cab?
Sure. I can only go to the trip trap for now anyway.
Not because of what Toad said.
Hopefully the woodsman's there. Or, I don't know. Someone who will know where to find him.
Yeah.
It's my best lead,
Our only lead, really.
when you put it that way.
Hey!
Every time I think I'm getting a handle on what's going on, things just get more complicated. It feels like we're always a step behind.
The woodsman is the only lead we've got, and he was one of the last people to see Faith alive. Getting some answers out of him will start to clear things up.
I hope you're right. Bigby, be honest with me. Who do you think did this?
I'm gonna be
I know
honest.
it's still early, but I just feel a step behind.
We haven't talked to him yet, but
Tell me. I don't think anything would surprise me at this point.
Yeah.
I feel like Bluebeard has something to do with this.
I had the same suspicion.
I don't know how or why just yet, but if you're asking, this is his M.O. There's still a lot of questions. We find the woodsman, figure out what he knows, and go from there.
Makes sense.
Indeed.
That's probably the best approach.
So.
You're
I
doing
wish
a
there was-
really...
Sorry.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's nothing. I just... Seeing all this today...
What?
There are fables that are struggling worse than I'd imagined. We pay so much attention to the residents of the woodlands. You forget there's a whole community out there to serve.
Yeah.
To have to turn to... prostitution. I wish there was
Yeah,
more we
well-
could do. This isn't how I thought it would be. But Crane runs things his own way. I
Come
don't
on.
know.
I didn't
It's
have
just
the...
a broken system. The fables who walk in through the back door like Bluebeard, we have all the time in the world for them. You try and come in
Yeah.
through the front door, through the proper channels, asking for anything, needing help. Well, I turn you away. Now things are worse off than they've ever been.
Well, that's
Indeed.
not true.
Right. We've had it worse, but not by much. Maybe this isn't for me. I thought public service was pure.
You should get out of there. If it's as bad as you say it is, maybe there are better ways to get things done outside of the system.
It's something I have to consider. Never took you for a quitter.
We're not talking about me.
Indeed.
Maybe you should handle this one.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Bigby. I... just Be careful. Please.
You too, Miss Snow.
The same goes for you.
I will.
So, I'm actually gonna pause there. Leave it with a little bit suspense. We're gonna check who we have met so far. Let's see. Wait, I never introduced Faith. Faith, otherwise known as the Donkey Skin Girl, made it through the exodus from the magical homelands with the clothes on her back, her husband and nothing else. She was once a beautiful princess, happily married to Prince Lawrence of a neighboring kingdom. I mean, damn. Her life should have been. Come on, really? Her life should have had an happy ending, but the mundane city of New York wasn't kind to her, or her marriage. With no money, Faith found her turning tricks to make the rent for a cheap apartment on the outskirts of Fabletown. She had a difficult life, but she did what she could to survive in an unfamiliar world. Should it be so hard to read? Fuck it. We met Prince Lawrence. After escaping the homelands, Prince Lawrence and his wife Faith immediately fell victim to the harsh realities of the mundane world. They moved to New York hoping to find aid in a community of fellow fables. But without enough money to live in the fable town, they had to settle in an apartment on the outskirts of the neighborhood. Unfortunately, that meant they were out of sight and out of mind when it came to government assistance. Their prospects dwindling, Faith left Lawrence to try to make it on her own. Now, without his wife's support, Lawrence struggles to motivate himself and quickly sinks into depression. So, these guys, yeah, well. The Tweedle brothers, Dumb and Dee, are thugs for hire. They appear human, allowing them to carry out their contract in the Monday world without drawing suspicion. They are as inseparable as they are ruthless. Maybe I should introduce Fabletown. Or the farm we've heard about. The farm is the home to the fables that can pass as humans, giants, goblins, animals, etc. It's located in upstate New York, far enough away from the Mondays to avoid detections. Some of its residents resent the confinement to the farm. Despite its size and comforts, to them the farm is a prison. They would be allowed to leave the farm if they could purchase a glamour, but many don't have enough money to. But many don't have the money for something so expensive. Though some, like Colin, sneak out of the city into the city anyway. Yeah. We can go for the Mondays. Short for mundane. Mondays, it's all catch-all term for the fables you come on. Short for mundane. Monday is a catch-all term for fables used to refer to non-magical inhabitants of their adopted home. Warding spells placed around the blocks of Fabletown and the farm keep their minds distracted and dull within certain boundaries. However, if anything should pique the curiosity or scrutiny of a large group of Mondays, these magical protection charms would overload and fail. As Sheriff of Fabletown, one of Bigby's primary functions is to ensuring the Fabletown community maintains a low profile. Indeed. What's this? Fabletown. Fabletown is a community located in a bullshit street in Manhattan's Upper West Side. To regular people, on Mondays it appears to be an ordinary New York neighborhood, but it's actually the home of fables for many worlds. And within the business office at the Woodlands lies a massive cavern, a vast library, and hundreds of magical items with immense power. All non-humans fables live upstate on the farm, an extension of Fabletown. There we go. So now we introduced as much as we can introduce, and this will be the end of this episode. And like and favorite if you enjoyed, guys. Leave a comment below and leave suggestions for games for me to play. And I'll see you next time, I guess. Or just comment if you want to. Bye, guys.